everyone receives is a reflection of us.
I want to talk today about children. More importantly, the raising of children. What is it that we are taught? You see, events occurred over the weekend that led me to think about a lot of things. Teachings, guidance, wisdoms. And something came to mind how we are not supposed to teach our children to be us, or to not be us, or to not go through the things we went through our mistakes. We are not trying to raise children like us. Because if we are raising them like us and they are going through the things we went through and they're adopting the feelings and the principles of who we are. Now, this is not a correlation between the two, but if you look at people's animals, as in dogs, they are the same traits as their owner. It's the same, because if you raise a dog from a puppy, then it takes on your mannerisms. I think in society, we are not teaching our children to be the best versions of themselves. We are not giving them choices to make, wisdom to learn. Society has made people teach their kids to have the feelings of what they have, or to learn the lessons through the knowledge that they've learned. And albeit wisdoms are good to teach. When we teach someone how to tie their shoelaces, it is beneficial to them. But what we don't teach them is the feelings of when we can't tie them up, and how frustration feels. These are the real lessons on how we overcome those things. But you see, as children grow up, we are supposed to allow them the choices and the wisdoms to decide for themselves. We guide them along the way. Their brains are inquisitive. Gladly, when they're younger and unable to communicate, we must guide them through the ways. And you see, these are the important ones, because visually they are looking, but they are also listening. And they are also feeling the vibrations and your energies. And if they are picking this up, then that are the traits that they pick up. You see, if we don't talk to the children as if they are adults, then they are continuously being brought up as if they are children, with that child attitude and behavior. And they are picking up from other children who are also in that childish behavior, because we are not communicating to them the way we do to other people. In essence, we are dumbing them down on purpose. We are not allowing them to understand the things we know. Why would you hide things from a child to save their feelings? Because you were once hurt, because you did it. No, we must teach our children certain aspects that help them grow. We guide them, we teach them how to do things. We show them why. If they have feelings or energies that are become of it, so frustration or fear or anger or doubt, then we tell them why they are feeling this way. And then we offer suggestions as if, do we know why we need to do it this way? Let me take for an example here of kicking a soccer ball or a football. Before we can all be the Cristiano Ronaldos of the world, or the people who are always taking the limelight, the superstars, the show-offs, we must learn the basics, how to pass, how to be in unison with the team, all the fundamentals that make up who you are. This is what makes a team player, and when a team works together, they are in more unison. But you see, show ponies and this sort of stuff, if you cannot play or you cannot be a part of the team, you are isolated. Yes, you are good, but you lack that family bond, that empathy, the skill set that lasts a lifetime. For one person on their own and a whole team who works together. But you see, these core principles are learned through childhood. So if you learn the basics in football and kicking, then you can start doing the sciences of the sports or the fancy stuff and the showboating, because you can back it up, because you have done the skills. This teaching not only goes for children, but for adulthood as well. Anything we learn, when we learn the basics, we understand that we can do those things. How do you know how to cook? You don't just throw things in a pan and hope they work. No, you understand that certain things go in first. And you go through the process of this goes in next. So we fundamentally do it day in, day out, but when it comes to teaching our children, we forget. Now, this is not for everyone, but in the common societal world, this is forever the case. You see, when I talk to our children, I talk to them as if they were adults. I don't expect them to understand, but I expect them to ask why. And keep asking why until their mind and their creativity is fulfilled. We don't want to entrap them in this world of childhood and childish behaviors without understanding the fundamentals of growth in the questioning of why. Otherwise, they are entering the downfall of the matrix. And kids are so primed to be in the world and grow and ask questions, people are telling them no. All because of the things that we have learned, the things that we are being told, or the things that we may think are best for them. Gladly, there is so much more to it, but when we have unconditional love for their growth and we allow them to be on track, the discipline, the sternness of it all can be done with unconditional love. But sometimes when the status quo is threatened, you will always get negative fight back. Trying to take ones from the system is always met with resilience. I wonder, in fact, I look forward to the day that I get to meet and teach children beautiful ways of questioning and answering why, who is able to supersede my mind and my capabilities. For what a wonderful energy and thought that is. I look forward to that. You see, sometimes blood is thicker than water, and other times it is not. And there always comes a time when we look within ourselves and we look to our path. We must take our journey. We must make sure that the children see things for what they are. That we educate them in honor and respect, love and friendship, and not one of hidden emotions or hidden fears or anguish. And then they will truly thrive. I think it all comes down to a past that was not worth living for a future that is today. So it is with that I leave you with peace and love. Take care.